Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Monday, July 17th, 2023. I hope all is well in your world. We're going to begin and pull from the Moonology deck. Not sure why. Was just feeling kind of guided to it. I am already getting, with that said, it's a Monday where you need to trust where you're guided in a larger sense, right up until this point, moving forward along your path. But throughout this specific day, and I'm hearing and surrounding it, when you're guided away from a conversation, for example, trust that to a specific moment, occurrence, I'm hearing towards an energy. Make sure you are vibing and flowing with that and away from, again, this and that, because it's going to serve you well. Anyways, to begin for Monday, of course, the air conditioner comes on now. A time for healing in reverse. It's not a day, and that was no coincidence that I'm sure you can probably hear it to an extent in the background, that the noise started as I pulled and looked at a time for healing in reverse. So Spirit's saying this is a day to get things done, whether you're in the mood for it or not. It could be a combination of both, right? But it's a day where you will have to heal from it, not necessarily heal from previous days or whatnot. But there might be small moments where you do need to initiate the catching of your breath, a little bit of healing, but it doesn't feel like the overall vibe of the day, again, is to recover or to heal. But a few more, actually 5 more. A time to give rather than to take. How can you serve others is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's a day where you need to remember that you do deserve to gain, to be rewarded, to achieve what you have your eyes set out for, right? What you wish to grab. Interesting, we could put it in a million different ways, but it isn't a day to forget that. At times prioritizing helping other people, thinking about how your actions, your words, your energy affects others, and even a situation is going to be quite beneficial. Okay. I'm also getting kind of I'm hearing the word justice, but a kind of a karma vibe about this card. Remembering that, past actions and lack thereof, which, and even currently throughout this day, does lead to karma in one way, if not multiple ways. So let's initiate more good karma. Okay. But time to breathe out. Yes, again, it's not a day to necessarily heal overall and in general, but there are moments where you need to take a moment to breathe. I feel like you could be dealing with a lot at hand. You could find mental stress does come to be here and there. Certain outside factors, whatever ends up being for you or whoever, may just push you to take a moment to breathe. And especially when, or push yourself, but when, again, you're guided, pushed away from a specific spot, energy, location, right, moment, please do so. Sorry if I repeated myself. But last but not least, believe in the impossible. Oh, actually, just kidding. We have a ton. Believe in the impossible, a very powerful energy, reminding you to remember that no matter how close you are or how far you are from a completion of a goal, or figuring things out for yourself, believe in the impossible, all right? A vibe about this card coming through, a very star card vibe. Believe in your dreams and even the ability to develop and see those dreams, or one in particular, evolve, but come up with a new one or new ones. Emotions are running high, and meditate and contemplate. When I was guided to grab this specific deck to begin this reading, I did see the emotions running high card, but I didn't feel like mentioning it in the beginning because it was meant to come out now. Now, I do feel like whether it's other people's emotions, one person in particular around you, and or your own, it's just reminding you to meditate, contemplate, again, take time to breathe out, and don't let anything get the best of you. That's going to be truly key for you. Stay grounded, balanced, or bring it back to that way of being. Some of which might need to meditate and contemplate in regards to how to get closer to achieving something in a more efficient manner, or just how to get there in general. All right, enough said with those oracle. Let's move on forward as I interestingly put those cards into a pyramid. We're going to pull from the Small Everyday Tarot. To continue for Monday, 512, 512, angel number meaning. For Monday, when you know is what I'm hearing. Now that could be in regards to something being right for you, whether you already are wrapped up with it. It could be a goal for you. But it also may be in regards to knowledge, a creative solution. I'm hearing how something's run or should be run. There's a sense of you being of true worth, and that's also a reminder. But again, when you know, and that is not to be questioned. I don't care what people have to say or what people have said, how something has been, I want to say, or how something ended or began or just was, right? Or how someone else's path has changed and developed, or even what, I want to say, other people, or even you at times potentially fear or doubt for one if not multiple reasons. When you know, trust that. King of Pentacles and Judgment. I do feel as if there may be one if not multiple moments of honesty throughout this day. Now that could be stemming from you more likely, but there is a possibility that's coming towards you. I'm also hearing if you do find somebody's giving you the honesty, or you could maybe want to be overly honest, right? Where it may not be beneficial to that situation, or it might just not be the right time. There's a need to bite your tongue, all right? Speaking out of terms is what I'm hearing. But I do sense that regardless of all that we've been talking about, the positives, the negatives, the maintaining and the taking control in certain ways, there is a feeling that this is a beneficial day. I sense that when you're in the middle of a rant or talking or accomplishing something, certain outside factors that are either noisy, bad in energy, distracting, could just take your focus. Like I was just thinking about the background noise as I was going through that rant. Anyways, just a side random point, but I was getting from the grapes here, the fruits of your labor, the rewards. You will finish up this day feeling good about what you accomplished, received, earned, you name it. And this may not even be from this specific day. It could be past efforts paying off, or passive efforts, or passive rewards rather. But it definitely could be rewards gained, achievements, or one in particular throughout this day. A necklace of honor is what I just heard. A necklace of honor. I feel like people are looking at you as somebody who's progressing quite smoothly, efficiently, exceeding others. I mean, it reminds me of me at my serving job. No offense to those who are progressing slower. I also feel like a moment of vulnerability may make you feel uncomfortable. So be it. There is a feeling that you will feel an angel around you. This is a positive, angelic level of guidance, protection. It may even more so just feel like you're being watched over. It could again be that guidance to and from this and that. And I feel like in one way, if not multiple ways, this angel's reminding you, going back to that time to give rather than to take card, that you're doing the right thing and to stick to your guns is what I'm hearing, but your kind nature all the meanwhile. I don't remember which reading that came up in recently. 854 and 855 as well. What else do we have for Monday? The Lovers and the Lovers in reverse, both playing into this day. One if not multiple decisions from the past or even throughout this day coming to be taking a highlight. How you bond with another person of the opposite sex, that's going to come into play as well. Doesn't obviously have to be dating or sexually related, or based, but it could be very much platonic, but that's going to take a highlight for a reason. I'm hearing for the good or for the bad, but there's a decision you can't make yet, or you just don't have the power or the authority to make. That's coming to be. Okay, when you stop bonding with somebody, your energy is going to feel 10 times better, and it might even be somebody that you are fond of, at least to an extent. But we also have to begin to wrap this up, the Knight of Swords. There's thoughts of charging towards something new, okay, for a lot. There's, you may be running around throughout this day. Could be that kind of busy Monday. I do feel as if there's movement regardless, even if that's not super fast paced moving. You might even find that in a situation you're moving at a comfortable pace, or even just trying to do things efficiently and as quickly as possible, or at least just efficiently. And then those around you are just like, whoosh. It reminds me of yesterday at my serving job. I know I bring that up often, that situation, but I was so burnt out and not forcing it, right? But I was still getting things done. And people were just, my coworkers were just very stressed, running around like chickens without heads, right? But they could have absolutely taken a deep breath, regrounded themselves, and still got everything done efficiently and bettered the energy of the place and probably bettered the energy of the customers all the meanwhile, their comfort. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is a day where you either need to remind yourself or remember that you're doing it right, in the sense by not forcing it and just at times working smarter, not harder, but not overdoing it in the energy department. Okay, and you might actually be reminded, it might be a mirroring kind of situation or just observing somebody when someone else is very much the opposite of you when they're doing that, right? You might see somebody or be, again, reflected when it's forced and it's like, that doesn't feel good for me. So how would other people feel if I did that? Do you see what I'm saying? Anyways, so it just reminds you how you affect a situation, other people, the ability to get the job done is what I'm hearing, or just the overall well-being. Anyways, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Magician. You're being reminded that you have the magic ability to get the job done, to bond with people, to manifest. But all the meanwhile, I feel like it's a very spiritually connected day. I know we didn't mention that fully, but also the ability to trust your intuition will be part of this day. So make sure you're utilizing it to your advantage to the fullest. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Monday, and I'll definitely see you next time.